All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our travel and trade presentation this evening. My name is David Scoltetti, checking in from Naples, Florida. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you here on election night, and we've got a real treat for you. If for those of you who are looking at this for the first time, imagine being able to build a business anywhere in the world. We're talking over 200 countries with a digital product. Not one, but actually two digital products. And that's what we're going to go over tonight. We got a presentation that's going to talk about how you can travel the world and at the same time make money from your phone. Okay, it's the ultimate lifestyle business, and there's nobody better to kick things off and kind of explain it all to you than JoJo Monroe. For those of you who do not know JoJo, she is a lifelong entrepreneur. She's been an entrepreneur for the 20 plus years that I've known her, and has been very successful at it. She's a fantastic leader on our team. She's $1 million earner, but more importantly, she's a mama of two amazing young boys, 2 and 3 years old, and is really just focused on building, freedom and a lifestyle for her and her family, and just as important, if not more, for other people she's attracting, and she's attracting quite a few people. So Jojo, thanks for taking the time tonight. I'm going to pass this over to you and let you
Yeah.
present this.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, welcome everyone. If you're looking at this, I'm going to share my screen in a minute, but you're here because you're curious, or you're here because you respect the person that invited you, or you're here because they said, just shut up and get on the dang phone. And either way, we are happy that you're here so you can learn all that we have to offer in these digital platforms. But first and foremost, I want to kind of give you a brief introduction to what is Marketplace. So let me know, Kenny, or someone that give me a thumbs up. Are you guys seeing my screen? Cool. So what is MDC Marketplace? It's your marketplace to freedom. The thing that I have come to find in the last, it is 20 years, that's wild, is that most people want time freedom, they want financial freedom, but now more than ever, people want location freedom. And the ability that we have to embody all of those with our choices that we make daily are because of this platform. And the platform that I'm talking about is our marketplace. This is a hub of over 20 plus brands with a pipeline of over 50 brands that are now being vetted, curated, and pretty much begging to be distributing through this platform in over 10 multi-billion and trillion-dollar categories. So you can see on the screen some of the physical products and categories that we have, all the way from, the health of our body to the health of our home to the health of our car. We really call this, as we bridge into the digital products, we call it travel, trade, and transform. And you really can transform your life. You can transform your bank account. And more than anything, what I get excited about is you can transform the legacy that you're building and leaving as we grow together. So like
Hey,
I said,
Jojo,
yeah,
Jojo, real quick, can you
yeah.
get that to where it's bigger? It's kind of like really small in the center there. There we go. Perfect.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah, way better.
Way better. So take a peek at the multi-trillion and billion-dollar categories that you get to play in this hub. But tonight you're here to learn about our two digital categories that are really skyrocketing on our platform right now. And those categories are travel and trade. And let's go into that. We're going to start with the trade category because these are the two, like Pied Piper said, these give you the ability, if you have a phone, a computer, and Wi-Fi, you can build this anywhere in the world. So let's look at this digital platform. First and foremost, understand that Forex, this is the largest financial, $7.5 trillion daily are being traded on a live 24-hour per day, 5 days a week. Over 10 million people are trading Forex and these different types of commodities. The digital, this is the coolest part. It's expected to hit 1 trillion. This is a global form of accepted payment currency. And we also play in the stock market, you guys. Most people understand that end, the $1 trillion a day in volume. And you guys, this is just scratching the surface of the playground we get to be a part of. The growth of the trading industry is expanding. When you look at, today's an interesting day that we're doing this. When you look at security, when you look at, what people normally do with their jobs, their 9 to 5s, with the stock market, with the 401ks, with combining that with inflation, combining that with so many things that are, quote, out of our control, it really is important to start growing assets and skill sets that you own, that you control, that are not time dependent of you being there and are also diversified and leveraged with other people's brilliance and other people's bank accounts. That might be the most important part that we get into tonight. So with that, what is Akashics? This is our Forex trading platform. This is first-class education and tech provider. It was launched in 2020, and it is the top selling and expanding brand within our marketplace. In fact, we just had a call the other day. In the last 5 months with this platform, it has 1,000% growth. It has 10x'd over the last 5 months. That is tremendous. Part and parcel is because it is operating in over 200 countries. Our European growth is tremendous right now. It is a debt-free, privately owned company, no third-party services. That is really important. When you guys understand that our owners own the tech, own the structure, and own the platform, you know how important that is when you're growing a business based on a platform, a digital platform. You want to own and control it, and we do here within MDC Marketplace and Akashics. So how do you play, right? How do we play this game of Akashics? Well, there's 3 phases that we look at. And I won't even call them beginner, intermediate, and advanced, because it's not. It's the amount of time that you want to leverage to participate. So whether you're advanced and you already understand trading, you could still be a phase 1 participant, which is all you're doing is approving trades that are put together and analyzed by professionals. This tap to trade is revolutionary within the trading space. There is not another platform, I repeat, not another platform that has this tap to trade feature. And what is that tap to trade? Well, first and foremost, you have educators, professionals that are within the Akashics platform that are putting together, analyzing, and actually setting all of the trade parameters for you, sending it through the app so that all you have to do is confirm your lot size, your risk size, and hit the button called approve. So even if you are an advanced, aficionado, but you don't have the time to analyze and look at the data, you can leverage this tap to trade and be in the game and in the markets. And if you're like me, back in the day, 6 months ago, a total novice, this is the most brilliant way that you can start learning and leveraging this new skill set, and start seeing and securing profits. The Akashics results speak for themselves. Again, it's not 1 trainer, 2 trainer. It is dozens of highly skilled, highly practiced, highly sophisticated, and trained professionals that are creating these kinds of wins for us. Phase 2 is another piece of this platform that is extraordinary, our academy. You have the ability to study, to learn, and most importantly, to implement live. What I have loved about this platform are the live sessions that we have where you can be in the market with these trainers learning the skill set, and they actually are calling out live trades while the market is open. So that's phase 2, where you can start leveraging this skill set and start playing around in it. And then phase 3, you can become independent. We have world-class scanners that no other platform has, where you can learn to marginalize and expand your wins and your independent trading strategies. So all of these phases, again, like I said, whether you're beginning, intermediate, or advanced, are the ability that you have to leverage not only the platform, the ability to share the platform with others. So with that, what is your trade membership? It's $149 a month. Like, this to me, with all that you get, is you please understand, as I've dived into this, and many of us on the line, I did not know how much people pay to understand and learn the skill. We're talking tens of thousands, $40,000, $50,000 for a 2-day seminar, to not even get a third of what we are talking about here. So the value that you get for that $149 a month is mind-blowing. The piece that I will say takes it over the top is the leverage piece. When you join at $149, Kenny's going to go into other ways that you can join as well, but you get something that's called a prop challenge, a prop firm that we've linked up with that now is inherent and forever a part of our company, is giving you, if you do the $149, a $10,000 prop firm where you can leverage OPM. No, this is not Naughty by Nature song. This is other people's money. So leveraging other people's money looks like this. When you come in at 150, you get that $10,000 challenge. You pass phase 1, you pass phase 2, you show that you're a proficient trader with staying in their risk management. Now you get to be a fully funded trader, and you get to keep 80% of the earnings that you're trading with other people's money, all the while having professionals tell you exactly what to do with literally zero risk of your own money at stake. There is not another, again, I keep saying this, there is not another platform that has this asset that is inherently tied to creating your education platform account. So absolutely incredible. And like I said, there is a way to get a 100,000K prop firm. There's even a way to get a 200K account for free. And Kenny's going to go into that in a little bit. But before we do, we want to combine this. We want people, because we know one thing, you guys, especially after the pandemic, people are craving to see the world. People are craving to have incredible experiences, travel with friends, meet new people, and really draw a connection of freedom and bliss in the travel space. And what we have is our second digital platform, the #1 travel platform, period. Dream Trips has curated experiences, concierge services, global VIP lounge airport access, luxury vacations, private jet and yacht charters. I mean, it is so incredible all that it has to offer. And I'm going to go into a couple of these things. So we have a portal, right? Most travel companies in our space have a portal where you're getting wholesale pricing on hotels, condos, cars, cruises, even like daily deals on experiences. Like if you want to take your kids to an amusement park or even go to the movies, you can get really cool deals. And that's awesome, like as a platform alone. But where Dream Trips goes to a whole other level is the actual curated trips. There are over 30,000 trips. And when this company was at the height of its peak performance, if you will, they were doing over 300 dream trips a day. These are curated trips with pickup to and from the hotel. You have an on-site host. You have a welcome reception party. You have curated experiences, VIP lounge access, farewell dinners, transportation back to the airport, literally a 5-star experience done for you on a price that will blow your mind. So this portal is phenomenal for anyone that does travel, for anyone knows people that travel. One of the biggest headaches of traveling is planning the travel. So this literally does it for you so you can enjoy your vacation before you even go on it. Here's some of examples. Our company actually just got back from its international convention in Dubai, and this was one of the experiences that are coming up this year. World-class incredible. This one I'm going to point out because I actually went over this with someone who was looking at joining on our dream trips. And this is in New York. You get the accommodations at the Marriott Marquis, Dream Trippers, Mix and Mingle day one, breakfast buffet every single day, 30 Rockefeller Observation Deck, Orchestra Center, Radio City Rockettes Christmas Spectacular, 3-course farewell dinner with drinks. I mean, this is an experience, and it's $1169. Kenny's going to go over those little points in a little bit. So I just want to mention that blue circle that you see with 263. He's going to go into what you can do with that. But just by way of example, I went on to the Marriott Marquis in Times Square and punched in the same dates, December 20th through the 23rd. You guys, just for the hotel alone, it was $729 a night. And this entire value is what you're getting for that. So again, these are just small examples of the 30,000 trips that someone can go on. If you can combine those two travel trade experiences and get the membership on a monthly basis, you get $229. And I'm actually going to pass it over to Kenny right now because all of these benefits are amazing. And he's going to go how you can see them even faster with another pack that we have available. So Kenny, I'm going to pass it over to you to wrap up the travel trade extravaganza.
Yeah, you got it, Jojo. Thank you. And thank you all for being on. This is an exciting night. And I commend your commitment. I know a lot of people are sitting there next to the TV, kind of focused on what's going on today, which we know is important. So it's awesome that they're choosing to do that. But we are so excited about what's going on here. I'm telling you this right now. This is such a sexy, awesome program. It really is. Think about it. You are going to learn how to and have the ability to trade right from your phone and be led right to it. Like, you don't have to become the know-it-all. All you have to be able to know how to do is tap on your phone, tap on your phone, tap on your phone. And you get to leverage other people's money. Once you get your pack here, you get to leverage other people's money. And think about it. Jordan talked about if you want to just get the Akashics, it's $149 a month. All right. If you want to get the travel and trade, it's $229 a month. All right. Both unbelievable values. Right. But the value that we believe is the biggest and the best is our travel and trade for the year. Right. And this is a one-time purchase for the year. This pack changed, I believe, the course of this business. And we've seen the growth already in pretty much the first month, last month. It even affected our team a little bit, which is so cool. But let's talk about this pack because it's unbelievable. First of all, you get the year for Akashics. All right. So that right there in itself is an $1,800 value. You get the year of Dream Trips, which is a $1,500 value. You're already at $3,300 in value for $19.99. On top of that, you get 1,560 Dream Trip points immediately. How do those work? You know that little dot that Jordan told you about on the Dream Trip, where the trip cost $1,150 and there was 270 points you could take off of that? They come right off of here. So if you ended up purchasing it for you and your wife or you and your husband, you would actually on that trip save $540. That trip would cost you less than $900 a person. That's one night at the hotel Jordan was talking about if you weren't in Dream Trips, let alone all the other things. So these points are like cash, another 1,560. You get VIP lounge access. Listen, my daughter got this account. She booked her first, she was on a flight. She booked it the first time. They told her it was going to be $45. With this, it's $0. That's the lounge where you get to eat and drink for free at airports. You get that for a year. You get 24-hour concierge service on the trips. You just call them. That's how you book the VIP lounge. That's how you book your events. You can call when you're on trips. They help you find things. It's unbelievable. You also get a $200,000 trading account. Guys, if you wanted to buy it, it would be another $1,000. You're up close to $7,000 in value for $19.99. Last thing, like if it's not enough, they're going to send you and your significant other on a cruise. 4 nights, 5 days. There's a group of them you can choose from. I'm like, man, they didn't even need to add the cruise, but they're throwing in the cruise too. This is an unbelievable value. And to me, it's the best way if you're looking at this as a long-term business. I've been hanging around traders a little bit. And I've been learning some stuff because I wanted to know what if somebody was just forget about my daily choice and the dream trips. What if somebody just wanted to trade? People spend thousands of dollars to learn, if not tens of thousands. And what most traders will tell you, it's going to take 1 year to 3 years to get it down. Not that you're going to earn money, just to get it down. Like, it takes time. And here we get a chance to immediately jump in, learn from professional traders, and actually take their trades by just tapping your phone. And yes, over time, you can start to do some of your own. But here's the cool thing about that account. That $200,000 account, once you pass a couple challenges, becomes yours. And as long as you don't lose 10%, you keep 80% of the profits. If you lose 10%, if you lose 20 grand, they're going to take the account back. Heck, they should. You just lost 20 grand. It cost you $19.99 plus all this other stuff. How nice can they be, right? It's just crazy on top of everything else. Now let's talk about how you can build a business with this pack, because I think it gets really exciting, right? So if you started with this pack and you went out, all right, and you enrolled 4 people, either in 1 month or in 1 year. I say set the goal for 1 month, but if you did it in 1 year, you earn $500 every time you sell this pack immediately. It's paid weekly. So if you sold it on a Tuesday, you would get paid the following Friday, about 10 days later, right? And so every time you sell one of these $19.99 packs, which with unbelievable over $7,000 in value, you get a $500 bonus up front. And with some other bonuses, you would earn the 5K rank, and you would earn over $2,700. You'd earn an extra $700. You'd have 4 people on your team that are going on some vacations with you or would not, but they're going to be excited about those vacations. And guess what? You want to turn around and do the same thing with them. And I want you to think about this. You want to change your life in 60 days? Just set a goal for this. Go find 4 people, get your pack first, and find 4 people to do the same thing this month. Okay, you'll earn close to $1,000 on top of getting all those fun things. And then next month, you help those 4 people do the same thing. That's how you go 25K. Look at the earning the second month, $7,500. And the thing that I like most about this is you would then have over 20 people that would be committed for a year. They would have some vacations they're going to go on. They'd be now into the travel portal, learning about it, getting to know it. Probably some of them possibly even passing the challenge. We've had people pass the challenge in a week or 2, right? So it can happen very quickly if you focus. But you will set your business off at a roaring clip in the first couple months, earning over $10,000. And guess what? This is nothing. We were on a Zoom the other day, and there was a couple kids in Minneapolis and some other, they made over 50 grand in their first 90 days. 50 grand in their first 90 days. Yes, they combine their My Daily Choice income along with passing their challenges and keeping 80% of what they were earning from this. So this to me is the most exciting way to get the business rolling. We have the backdrop of our marketplace, which is unbelievable. And so what we've got going on is this. Every Monday night, we want you to join us on Brand Night. Okay, we interview one of the owners of a company, or we go over one of our house brands with our own Dr. and JoJo. It's just as good as an owner, right? And you get a chance to learn about close to 30 brands that we have in our brand directory currently, right? That's every Monday night. That should be for every customer you have, every business builder you have, everybody. Everybody should be taking advantage of that. We do record those. So when we record those, you can go to our OneTeamWorx YouTube page and watch that. Now we have this on every Tuesday night. Now we are changing the time. This will be the last time it'll be at 6. It's going to move to 5. So the cool thing about that is, Monday and Tuesday are 5 p.m., same Zoom link, right? And if you are off to the races and building a business, or you're training on this Akashic's Dream Trips program, I think over time all of our teammates will have this program. I just do, because it's so good, right? We believe that Tuesday night will be vital. And we lost the Pied Piper. His electricity went out. So the last thing I want to talk about is this Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific. We're going to have our Saturday, one Saturday a month, we do our Super Saturday training. That's with our whole company. You'll meet a bunch of people that you don't usually see on Monday, Tuesdays. It's going to be an awesome training. Look for that. It'll get passed out different ways. 9 a.m. Saturday morning. That will go for a couple hours. You'll see our own JoJo and myself and Pied Piper and some of the other major leaders in the company that are a part of moving the needle here. But just exciting times, you guys. Take full advantage of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to JoJo, and she's going to take a little time here to do a touch more training. We're going to let you guys get out of here quickly so you can go back to, if you want to, watch the TV and see what goes on there. But she's also going to stay for any questions anybody has here, so that we get, we understand this is going to be a learning deal for all of us. So we want to make sure that we get our questions answered. So JoJo, I'm going to pass this back over to you.
Awesome. And I'm actually, guys, give me a second. I'm going to come in on my phone, so you're going to hear a little feedback. I'm going to admit myself in more ways than one. Okay. All right. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do on this is actually make me a co-host so that I can share my screen, because what I would like to do is show you, I'd love that last week, y'all, I went and we did a training, right? And the next day, like how to connect your account, how to look at the app and all these things. The next day they launched the brand new app. So one day later, my training last week is now dated information. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen from my phone. And let's see. Yeah, please put your questions in the chat, and I'm going to be able to answer some of them as we go. Setting up the demo account has not been easy. There are no contacts to ask questions. I have not received an email from Trade Locker. Okay, iPad 2. You will not be receiving an email from Trade Locker. Here is the biggest thing that customer care has gotten. And just so you guys know, and if someone wants to type it in the chat, you can always email support@mydailychoice.com and they will get back to you. But the two common glitches that people are experiencing is, number one, they have not created their TradeX Mastery account. That is key. And so what I'm going to do here is I actually want to put in the TradeX Mastery so that you guys have, and I'm actually going to put this in here. Hang on one second. Because you guys need to create your accounts. If you don't create your TradeX Mastery account, you will not get sent your credentials. The second key piece that people are running into is they did not create their TradeX Mastery account with the same email. They used a different email. So if you have done those two things, tradexmastery.com, create your account. You don't have to buy anything. You just have to have an actual account using the same email that you have with Akashics or MDC. Those are the two key pieces that you guys have to have to link your credentials for the trading prop firm. So it's asking me for a coupon code. Yeah, no, so you don't need to do that. You just need to create your account. And let me share my screen on here just so I can show you guys. Because this is actually a really common question. So if you're frustrated, don't be. It's happening to more people than most. So here we are at tradexmastery.com. You're going to go to Trader Login. Okay. And from Trader Login, new to our platform, sign up. You're going to put your email in, the same email that you used for Akashics, and you're going to sign up. It's going to ask you a few other questions from there, but you do not have to. If it takes you to where you need to buy something, you don't need to. That's how you're going to link your two accounts. And then it takes about 4 to 7 days to receive your credentials email. Once you receive your credentials email, then you're going to follow the links that I'm going to send you guys to create your, connect your accounts. And let me go here real quick, guys. And I'm going to send you something that I've already created that has the ability for you to do a step-by-step process. Let me open it here. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Okay, I'm going to copy this here and go ahead and give you this step-by-step link. So once you get your credentials, you can click that link and sync everything together. But what I do want to show you tonight is the OneTeamWorx app. Are you guys seeing on the screen? No, you are not. Share my screen. Start broadcast. 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, here we go. So we are now here in the new OneTeamWorx app. This is so cool. So you can actually connect your accounts from the app now. This is new information that was dated last week because I said you had to use your desktop because you weren't able to connect it from the app. So you absolutely can connect from the app. The key pieces that you're going to need, and I said this last week, OneTeamWorx is the app where you're going to get the information in the trades. TradeX Mastery is the bottom of the triangle that we're creating where you're going to get the money to actually trade with other people's money. Then Trade Locker is the platform where we're going to execute the trades. So those are the 3 things we need. And what you're connecting to OneTeamWorx is your TradeX Mastery, where you're getting the money. From there, once you connect them, you're going to go back to your credentials email, click the button that says go to Trade Locker. And again, it's all in that link that I sent you. And then you'll connect your Trade Locker to all 3. And all of that now can be done on your phone where you see it's connected. If yours isn't, it'll say connect now, and it'll take you through that process. But the coolest things I want to show you are the tap to trades. These are past tap to trades. You see that they are expired. Right there, you see expired, but these are sells, these are buys, these are the different areas that you would have had the ability to tap approve, which is so cool, you guys. It pops up, you have 2 minutes to tap approve, and you get in and you're connected. This is where you get your trade alerts. This is a new way of looking at it. So we're going to go to Joel's right here. This is the gold market that he's giving us a trade in. It's a buy, and you open the trade alert. And how cool is this? It gives you your entry point, your stop loss, your take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, et cetera, et cetera. You can actually see in the notes that his TP1 already hit. So if you got in on this trade, you were making money. His TP2 hit. So if you were in this trade, you were making lots of money. And the coolest part, so tap to trade, you hit approve, and these ones you hit copy paste. So all you do for your stop loss, you tap the stop loss button, and it says at the bottom of the screen, copied. You guys see that? Copied. And then you go over to your trade locker. Remember, that's the bottom of the triangle where we're now going to execute our trades. And you just open and paste here in your stop loss area. Boom, boom, boom. And then if you go back, you can get your take profit 1, copied, go back here, you enter it here, boom, boom. And now you're in the trade. You can control your lot size by either going up or down, or even saying, hey, I don't know how to do a lot size. I just know that I don't want to risk more than $50. So you put in 50 there and it calculates everything for you. And then you hit that buy button and you'll be active in the trade. I'm not going to do that because this is a live account and I haven't analyzed any of this, which is really even more comical that I just said, that I analyze things, because 3 months ago, I didn't even know what the frick that meant. So it is such a cool platform. Bradley, I love it. I just made 3K while Zoom was on in Funny Mint. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that it meant that you made 3K while we were on this Zoom, which is super amazing. Can you please show that paste part again? Absolutely, Amy, happy to do so. So remember, we start at our Akashics app. What is Akashics doing? It's giving you the information, right? Once we set up TradeX Mastery, they've already given you the money. We don't have to worry about them anymore. So the two platforms that we are using the most are Akashics, where we're getting the information, and then on Trade Locker, where we are executing the trades with that information. So you come here to your trade alerts, you open whatever trade you are learning, okay? Then Amy, what you do is you just see that little box, the two little boxes on the right, you just tap on those and it naturally copies it. For me, what I have learned is the first thing I copy is the stop loss. And that is always the first thing I enter. Stop loss, really easy, guys. Stop losing the money. That is how you stop from losing the money. So that's always the first thing I put in. If I do multiple take profits, I'll just go and hit the stop loss on a couple trades. And then I'll go back and manually enter the take profits. But Amy, just to show you, you copy it by hitting those two yellow boxes. Then you go over to your trade locker, because remember, that's where we're going to execute this trade. At the bottom right of the screen, you see that little arrow. You put that arrow up, and this is where you enter your stop loss and your take profit. And how you do that is you just clear out what's there. Boom, boom. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Hang on one sec, guys. There we go. So you clear it out, and then you just tap the screen again and tap paste. So I'll do again one option with the take profit one. I've tapped the boxes. You see it set at the bottom there, copied. I'll do it one more time. Copied. I go over to Trade Locker to execute, hit that little up arrow, select take profit, delete what's currently there, tap it again, and hit paste. And now you've copied everything that they said, where we received the information, and now we've executed and put in the information. Yes, Susie has a good point. Also, don't walk away. Stay to your phone when you're in a trade and pay attention. That is very important, especially if you're a mama with kids. Don't trade and parent at the same time unless you have other adult supervision. That's one sure way to lose your butt. See, now look at this, guys. I should have gotten in, because when we were talking, it was at 27.40. And look at that blue line. It's gone all the way up to almost the first take profit. So I would have made money if I had gotten in, if I had paid attention, which would, look at, it's going, boom, we would have just tapped out because it hit 27.43. Once you're in and you've hit your take profit and that line goes above the thresh, look, we're at 27.43.15. We would have tapped out automatically and been in profit, which would have been really cool to do live. But the point of this, y'all, is this is why the live sessions are so fun, because it's not newbies like me teaching you how to do this. It's actually trained pros saying, okay, guys, get in now. Here's your trade. Here's your stop loss. We're going to make money together. And they're literally teaching you as you're doing trades live. And it's at all hours of the day. Find your trader that you like. Find the avenue that you like, whether it's Forex, crypto, indices, commodities. Again, this is a language that I did not even know 3 months ago. And the fact that I can spit those off is comical to me now. That's how good our platform is. And that's how good these trainers and teachers are. So I'm going to stop my screen share. And let's see, stop screen share and come back to y'all. Yeah, Susie, it is amazing. Susie's been in it to win it, learning from the platform. Brad, you guys are in it. I see that you just did it in practice money with your demo account. I mean, it's brilliant, you guys. Again, Everyone needs to learn this skill. Whether you apply it at will is one thing, but to learn this skill and to have it in your toolbox, we are seeing such tremendous growth. And again, it's across the board. 18-year-olds, 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds, me and my dad, 70 years old, and we're trading together on the couch. This does not discriminate as a platform, and it really is for everyone. And the last thing I'll say, unless there's more questions that come up, but let's get out of here and go see what the heck is going on in our country. Yeah, Susie, you nailed it. You are in control of your future. The last thing I'll say is this is the #1 triple asset stack. Not only are you able to leverage other people's money and other people's brilliance to grow your bank account, but you're also able to tap into your network to grow your net worth. So when you combine the way we build as a team and this asset of travel trade together, yeah, Bradley, you said it. It is fun, man. It is so great. So Hattie, love it too. Learning and earning at the same time. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's exactly right, you guys. And just so you know, this brand is blowing up, Akashic specifically, is blowing up so big that I promise you, will have people in your life that are in Akashics, and you'll go talk to them about MDC and have no idea that it was attached to MDC. So I'm telling you now to talk to everyone about this brand because of the momentum that this single brand is in. There are going to be neighbors in your neighborhood that are in Akashics that have no idea it's a part about MDC. And we as a team are building this so beautifully because we educate both sides of this, dual cylinder engine that is so beautiful. But definitely get out there, plant the seeds with people, educate people's minds by bringing them here on Monday and Tuesday night, and let them see the magic for their life, because it's unstoppable really at this point, which is cool. All right, y'all. Love you. Happy election day. And if not, for whatever the outcome, happy Create Your Destiny Day tomorrow, because that's what we're going to do. All right, you guys, see you on Super Saturday. Bye, y'all.